Okay, howdy, Pete's and Peoples. What this is this was last November. I wanted to talk about bunyan, and I wanted to pick just doing something to throw up here while I'm yakking. So what this was last November. Me and Steve was working one Saturday, pulling wood up and whacking and stacking. Now that being said, let me get on to bunyan. Now the way my vidges are stacked up, it's probably going to be a week. No, probably not quite a week, probably a few days old before you start seeing the bunyan vidges, which was awesome. Had a blast. I love all you peeps and all my co-workers and stuff like that out there. I love, what a brotherhood. Man, we had an absolute blast. And learned, oh man, the connections and stuff like that was something else. But, and to all of my peers and stuff like that, I got most all of you on video. And as the bunyan videos come up, we'll get all them, everybody on there, and everybody get their, I want to make sure and help everybody. I got some peeps that's trying to come up and do their thing and need me to help them out and get their stuff going and stuff, and I'll have all that stuff going. And just to jump in there, Thomas G, thank you, buddy, for traveling all the way across America to come there. LA bound and down. The actual city of LA. But anyways, I wanted to spit all this out before I forgot it while it was fresh on my mind. I didn't get enough time to tour the show like I wanted to, and get to hang out with the equipment vendors and stuff like that. But boy, is there some good equipment out there. I didn't get to talk to the Ricers. I didn't get to hang out with Ricers, which I wanted to. But they was busy. Ricers do good every year at this thing because of Tiger Cat and because of their personality. And but I wanted to bug Lyle and Brandon. I mean, I wanted to bug him, but I just didn't want to take the time to. And Liering's got a big skidder, and Keegan got a buncher. And proud of you guys. Good job, guys. And I wanted to say, you guys need to think about Nick. I know y'all was working with Nick and thinking about coming up with something. Come up with something with Nick. We need him. On behalf of Werner's and Liering's both, and all of us around here, Phil Posh, everybody. Now we got Norstem and who else? There's a whole pile of them now starting to go Tiger Cat. We need a Tiger Cat, something Tiger Cat support in this area. So y'all need to work your stuff out. As an outsider looking in and don't own a single piece of Tiger Cat equipment, I'm just saying y'all work your stuff out. Please, get your stuff going. You all meet in the middle somewhere and everybody find a happy medium there. The other thing is Hood had a 2000 knuckle boom there. I like to see it. I kind of got a soft spot in my heart for Hood. Always have. That's where I cut my teeth on knuckle boom on a Hood. 24,000 mobile slasher is what I practice. Uncle Greg's rig. But it was nice to see that. Timber Pro had a nice rig there. Columbus Equipment, I mean, holy cow. What a pile of stuff. And people that knows their stuff. If anybody's thinking about recycling equipment, chippers, anything like that in our area, Columbus Equipment, them guys know their stuff. I want to appreciate the John Deere guys. We did a live stream where me and my boys was at, acting goofy and stuff, and I know it was they said daggone we're aggravating John Deere guys. And I wanted to apologize to the John Deere guys for being aggravating and stuff like that. I went around the next morning and talked to y'all. I love the new L model rigs. I think y'all's doing real slick with that, the daggone engineering behind it. And of course it needs to be. Tiger Cat's knocking stuff out of the park, and it's nice to see John Deere aiming up and equaling out and doing good. Then they are. I'm telling you, I looked at the joints, I looked at the, I'm proud of them. The daggone, they had a 648L and they had a 640L, which I don't know how well the 640L catches on because of its size and stuff and a cable rig, you know, and that mentality and stuff. I don't know how that mentality matches, but that's not for me to decide. I'm not buying a 640L anyways. But I just wanted to say I'm very proud of John Deere and their engineering on that L model machine. I didn't get to pull any panels off and check the hose layout and electrical layout. That's concerns I've had with Deere in the past. But I promise you, as far as components, they are Johnny on the spot. Their knuckle boom has a cast grapple. I'm concerned about that, but it is a good looking grapple. I will say that. I bet that balance is there and that performance is there good. I bet the weight distributed, you know, looks like they're right in there with Rotobec and Apprentice here, like the grapples on this boom. But that was pretty neat to see. Ryan's equipment. I didn't get to interview them guys. The next morning they was busy. I was busy, but me and Paul and maybe Skid or Kev. There's a few of us there shooting the bull. Of course, Paul's big on Ryan's, and Paul ain't no dummy, and he's big on Ryan's. And I tell you what, I sat at the Ryan's booth one evening after the show shut down, and I got stuck there. I mean, they got some things figured out that is quite impressive. And I will be coming back to that. There will be more to the Ryan's thing, I promise you guys. Because they didn't... Paul likes the directional felon head on the Ryan's because he uses it on kimchi. But the jury's still out for me for what we do on that. It does good on the rougher terrain that they work on. I'm still a little on the fence about it as far as putting money behind it, you know. But I will say this, the engineering is good. I cannot, and I'm trying to be hard on it, and I could not find an engineering weakness, I thought, anywhere. If anybody's in the market for a directional head, dangle mount directional head, or power attachment for your excavator, or anything like that, check into Ryan's. But anyways, I just wanted to say I was proud of Ryan's, and I'm going to be covering that some in the future. We will be talking in the future, I promise you, Ryan's. Rotobec. My peeps. I love Rotobec. I love the people. I love what they done with our RPA. They're sweet. They're nice to me. They said, "Hey, come." They've offered along the way a factory tour. They can let me come up there and do some filming and set me up in the factory and stuff. And I'm going to take them up on it. I want to. I'm proud of them, and I want to tour. And they got the new factory from the fire and stuff. I'm sure they got all that stuff from last year. I guess 2017 fire and all that stuff. I want to go see them. I really do. They gave me a tour of their new loader. The mental block now. I can't think of the name. I thought it was the Elite. But they made a loader which matches this 559 that I'm running right now. Rotobec made a loader that matches this loader, and I'm telling you, it is impressive. I'm not shooting bull or nothing like that. It is a very impressive rig. We did a tour, and that video will be coming up. The attention to detail. And when I say attention to detail, I promise you, every machine made today is going to perform. There's no question in my mind that all machines out there today performs. The problem I have is how well does a machine age? That's the question I ask when I'm looking at machinery. And this new Rotobec loader, it's going to age very well. Problem parts, I could go on for days. But problem parts on a knuckle boom, I know where the problem parts is on a knuckle boom. I've been dealing with that for years. And Rotobec, with their new loader, they have touched on everything. They have built that loader for a mechanic, for an operator, to not be over the top on price. I'm sure their price point ain't outrageous. I was very impressed. But that tour is coming up. What else? Got to talk to Fran Clearman. Thank you for talking to me, Fran. And of course, the Sawmill stuff I'm starting to do now and learning and stuff. Fran was patient with me, and I figure I'm gonna be pestering him quite a bit in the future. Got to talk to the Simons guy, John and Chris, I believe. Chris comes and checks our mill from time to time. Thank you guys for spending the time with me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need it. Y'all's probably gonna throw rocks at me eventually, because they're gonna be basically my teachers, teaching me how to deal with sawmill issues, as the guys need help from me more and more as we go. Oh, what else? Wood Miser, you guys had a layout that was unbelievable. What a daggone layout. I was impressed. One thing that pops ahead, I think next year, I think you guys ought to have a bandsaw that breaks down huge logs for sawmill, like a quartering band, where you can quarter down, bust up your oversized logs so you can throw them in the mill. That's one concern that I have. There was but they had a big band unit, a wide opening band unit for doing live edge oversized logs, which a lot of these guys that's bringing in oversized logs doing live edge type of stuff, which is pretty cool. That's one thing I would like to see. But anybody out there, I promise you, Wood Miser's a good product. We use it in our company, and what a good company. And they do things to help out the industry too. And I'm always been proud of Wood Miser for that. Let's see, who else? Valvo was there. Let's Dig 19 or 18 or 17. Les Dig's peeps is there with Valvo. That was their quality equipment. All I have to say, they look like quality equipment, and that's what his thing is their quality. They was there. Of course, we all know Cat's kind of selling down the forestry side, which I think they got a plan for a long-term plan, but right now they're kind of backing up and punting, and that's their business and none of mine. I did see a Peterbilt truck there that had a remote lube system. I was impressed with that. Which already covered Tiger Cat. I was impressed with them anyways. Taco Hoochie, they was there. That was a neat lineup. There's a lot of small equipment that's really looking impressive, I thought, around there. And Battle Wagon. Jared, where the heck was you, buddy? I was going to come torment you, couldn't find you. So next time, I'm hoping Battle Wagon gets their butts up there, because they wasn't up there to torment this time. And I specifically went out on a live feed to go torment y'all. And y'all wasn't there, and I ain't had time to call and torment you. But they're good people. Who have I not covered? There's a pile of firewood people. And I can't keep up with all the firewood people. There's a lot of firewood stuff there. Firewood equipment, processing equipment stuff. And there was an old boy with a hit and miss engine making homemade ice cream. That was pretty cool. Husky people was there. International. I thought you guys, that was a pretty cool. The new style International truck is one cool looking unit. Barco was there. And anybody, I've got nothing but good to say about Barco booms. And I guess and there was even one old boy that had a 3-wheeled hot saw cutter. It was the what do you call the hot saw cutter with the side mount cutter? You know, the accumulating cutter, where you're cutting the small stuff and it accumulates up inside its head. That was there. That was pretty cool. And I guess that's about it. That's about all of it. But I just wanted to say a thank you to everybody, to all them people. And there's plenty of people there for. Okay, what I think I'm seeing from the new insurance company probably fuel situation is I'm seeing a lot of tracked units for these tree climbers to keep them from climbing trees. That's something to look into. I thought that was pretty neat. There's a lot of that coming up. And where they make a track unit with outriggers, and you can drive in, and they're small enough PSI where you can drive them in like a nice yard, and go up there, and then set up, put your outriggers down, and go up in a basket instead of climbing trees. Which nobody, I don't know if Buck and Billy Ray's got the memo or not, but but it was pretty neat looking. There's plenty of them people there. That was pretty cool. And I guess that's pretty much it. We had our neighbors next door to the good-looking bunch next door. I don't have their card on me right now, but it'll pop up later on when I get to the bunyan vidgets. I thought the world of these people. They do rebuilding of grinders. They like refurbished grinders and stuff like that. They had bearings, the clutches, and everything else. They do all the hard work, hard fabricating. This good-looking one, take that, Dave. But this good-looking woman, hard-working woman, and her son works his butt off in this thing. And I will get you guys their information, because I fell in love with that bunch. And they do rebuilding the grinders and stuff like that, you know. And I told him we got information. He's like saying right back at you, good buddy. But they rebuild grinders and stuff for people. Car grinders are expensive, you know. And to do the refurbishing, you're talking about a lot of fab work, a lot of maintenance work, just a lot of labor. And these people keeping the company small and taking it on. And I had a lot of respect for them for that. And I wanted to make sure and do my part to help them. So you'll be seeing, and of course I got the invite to go up to their shop and stuff like that. And I aim to eventually. I aim to help them guys out because they need it and they're worth it. I can tell by the way they are. But I guess I'll shut up from here on in. I just wanted to kind of spit that off my chest. It's going to be probably 4 days or so or better. I don't know how my vigil lineup is. You know, my vigils usually lag a week or so, and before I get to the bunyan vigils. But all the peeps and stuff, I'll get all of them on there and stuff. And to all the YouTubers, Chipper God, Let's Dig, Paul, Skidder Kev, Jason Works a Lot, Elite Earthworks, freaking, I know I'm missing a bunch. MSL Logging, and thank you all for making such a good bunion this year. But anyways, as we come to the bunions, we'll come to the bunions. But I just wanted to spit that out before I forgot it. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one later on.